Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's been all but confirmed that next week we will see a balance patch in Hearthstone, with devs already hinting exactly at what's going to get nerfed or possibility of buffs, as well as a major hotfix has gone live in Hearthstone, and you may have gotten a free deck and might not even realized it. Before we get into that, speaking of free stuff, we have our giveaway going on that will be announced on Sunday 100% for $200 Hearthstone packs out of my pocket to 2 different winners. They can pick whatever packs they want. All you have to do is like and comment on the video in the description below, subscribe to the channel, and if we hit 57,000 subs, we are only a few hundred away. By Sunday, I will add another $100 to the giveaway, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. But before we get into everything, first, a word from today's video sponsor. Thank you to today's sponsor, Friends and Dragons, which is an incredible free-to-play strategy RPG available on both Android and iOS. This is not a game for the faint of heart. It's for hardcore strategy players where your hero's placement is crucial to success. This is not your run-of-the-mill mobile strategy game. You will have to organize your party, adapt and master strategies for unique bosses, and traverse through unforgiving dungeons where every encounter will be a choice between life and death. Puzzles and challenges will test your brain power, but those who step up to the challenge will be rewarded with incredible treasures and prizes. Friends and Dragons has an incredible campaign mode with 30 chapters, each with their own unique mechanics. You have to plan each chapter out methodically and construct your team and master the gameplay as optimally as possible. It is even possible to perfectly complete every chapter in the game. Are you up to the task? You can also collect and upgrade powerful heroes, which is essential to expanding your strategies and defeating the most difficult of enemies. There are over 150 heroes to collect, and they can be equipped with items and have unique abilities that can be upgraded to make them even stronger. The game has an incredible soundtrack inspired by dragons, their fierce beauty, lost legends, and mystic power. It's beautiful, and the lyrics are freaking epic. You're not alone in Friends and Dragons. You can even join a guild and work together. You can hop on to my guild, the Zeddy Clown Army, right now, and we can work together in raids, co-op challenges, where we can earn even more rewards. There are also special events in Friends and Dragons. Right now, you can participate in the Chase the Dragon event, where you can attempt to take down Bloodfang, the evil red dragon, to earn a 4-star summoning scroll. If you're struggling with this event or other challenges, you can always head to the Friends and Dragons Discord server for helpful tips, or even participate in in-game giveaways. Download Friends and Dragons for the links in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen and get a special new player welcome bonus of 1 free summon, 4 days of energy potions, daily free summons, as well as new seasonal summons when you keep playing. Join me today and test your wits in Friends and Dragons. So everything was sparked by Igzar with a tweet today on Twitter. That's typically where tweets happen, right? With this tweet, with this meme of Hearthstone approaching celestial alignment, pouncing, ready for the kill. It's like Aquaman, Henry Cavill, I think. I think that's what it's from, Justice League. Anyways, that's got like over 1,000 likes. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. But if you are in the know, you know what Igzar likes to do. It wasn't that long ago that just 6 months ago, Igzar tweeted a very similar tweet with Sorcerer's Apprentice being approached, ready to be killed, and that's basically got people thinking it's time that not only Celestial Alignment's probably gonna get nerfed, it's probably gonna get reworked. I've been hoping for this. I've been hoping for more than just a nerf, because this card is one of the most frustrating, in my opinion, badly designed cards in Hearthstone, that when it comes down, if you haven't killed the Druid opponent, the game's over. You can't play your game anymore. It's just a really unfun experience, and it's only worse and wild with cards like Loop, which allows you just to do the most broken stuff. It's interactions with Lady Anacondra, and although Alignment Druid is not top tier at the moment, it's up there. It's at a positive win rate, and again, it's more of one of those feel type of things that is just absolutely frustrating players. Also makes cards like Guff even more busted than it needs to be. So I do think it'll get changed. I don't know exactly what they'll do. Well, I will note that maybe Igzar's already hinting at it with the tweet of, due to inflation, 1 mana is now 2 mana. Does that mean alignment's gonna set both players to 0 and that each card costs 2 mana? Basically making it so if a druid plays it, they have to take 2 turns off before they can even try and catch up. Who knows? This is probably just a tongue-in-cheek comment on inflation in the real world in general. general. But overall, I'm very excited to see what the change will be. I can't imagine the outrage there would be if he put this tweet out there and then there's no change to alignment. I'd be shocked. And then Aleko Gariko, who's the balance lead, posted a quote tweet of this with the car being buffed. So let's hope they're not buffing it. Let's put it that way. But yes, there's probably buffs coming up. And this is, yeah, basically all but confirmed the next patch, which we're going to go over the hotfix in just a second. But Nicholas Deck Tech Weiss, who we mention all the time, but he's a great guy, he's the social media guy for Hearthstone, said, as you might guess, this is not what Dean and Aleko were teasing you about. That's regards to the hotfix. That is an illusion for something scheduled for next week. Writing it up now, they have to write, you know, the patch notes and all that stuff. Expect more details on Monday or Tuesday. So basically expect a video where we go over the patch notes and the nerfs and all the buffs coming up on Monday or Tuesday, with the update going live maybe on Tuesday, possibly. But again, we don't have an exact date. I want to clarify for Deck Tech here that he isn't being coy. It's still just up in the air, basically when they can announce it. These hotfix patches are always tight. So they're busy with that. Then they'll get to the patch notes, and yeah, there's a lot more work than you realize with this stuff. So yes, basically, we got confirmation. Alignment's probably going away, but yes, there is a hotfix, and it's pretty significant for multiple modes. This is part of this 8.11 update. I will link it in the description below. All the ongoing issues since patch 24.0 are listed here. Most are resolved, and thankfully, none of them have been ultra major. But yes, the big one, if you're a Duels enthusiast like I am, and I will state, I don't like this change. I'll get into it, but in Duels, they banned Wildheart Guff from deck building. You cannot play him in Drekthar with Elise or Omu. I think those are the three heroes that have access to Druid cards, and I will say I don't like it because I like playing Guff. It's broken. It's broken in Duels. I don't know. It's just something I like playing. I like playing with Mycelium, but it's a card that, again, just limits so many things. It's just so unfair in that, especially in that mode where you have all these treasures and passives and all this stuff that can be abused even more by Guff. I get the banning. I just don't get excited about it because I like playing Guff, and there's a chance he's getting nerfed in standard already, but maybe they know something ahead of time that he's not getting nerfed, because my honest feeling is I don't think he's getting nerfed. I think they're only going to hit alignment for Druid, and maybe that's just like, you know what, we're banning it. They've already banned Snowfall Guardian from the mode. They ban a lot of really fun, cool cards for classes because they are that oppressive, and I do know that the overwhelming majority of the Duels community that I've seen are ecstatic about the change. I'm just saying, from a personal standpoint, I would have liked to play Guff, but I think it's the right call. I want to be a selfish little crybaby for 1 second. I never do that, so I'm going to do that for a second, but overall, it's the right call. I'm only personally upset about it. I'll move on. I'll play other stuff, and yes, Guff is gone from Duels. In Arena, they've done more adjustments. The appearance rate of many cards across all classes and neutral have been adjusted. They never really go into specifics about it, but we'll take a quick look at HS Replay here. If you look at the win rate spread, it kind of looks a little bit like standard. It's pretty all over the place. So typically what will happen is they'll take like the bottom 4 classes, offer them better cards, take the top 4 classes, offer them worse cards. Like, I imagine they won't be seeing like the Wild Seed cards as often. That would be my guess. So no specifics on it, but that's typically what those updates are about. They fixed a bug. This is a fun one. They didn't like this bug. It occurred for players who triggered the free and new returning player deck condition before patch 24.0, but then did not claim the deck until after patch 24.0. Basically, they gave it retroactively when they didn't want to give it retroactively. So if you were upset you missed out on your free deck and you had taken some time off before 24.0, there's a good chance you logged in and got a free pack. And I will say, if they do anything to take this stuff back like they did with Duskgate like half a year ago, I can't imagine they would do that after the horrible PR they got. We went after them really hard. I expect that players that got it for free just get to keep it, disenchant what they don't want, and the players benefit from a bug. They shut it off, obviously, but at least if you got a free deck, that's why. They screwed up and enjoy the free deck. They also fixed a bug where collateral damage, it's this Hunter card, will deal excess damage, extra damage when copied with Twin Bow Terracoil. That card has been used for that interaction in high ranking face hunter decks. So basically it would count the overkill twice. It would just add on to it rather than redoing the reoccurrence. So that card got basically stealth nerf, but basically it wasn't working the way it was. So no dust refund on collateral damage. I believe it's only a rare, but if you were playing that card for the twin bow Terror Coil synergy, yeah, that card has gotten considerably worse. They also fixed a bug where playing and attacking with the weapon selected from Suspicious Pirate would result in your opponent being offered a version missing one durability. What is shocking about this bug is they actually found out about it, because who in the hell plays Suspicious Pirate? I had to complete for the achievement where you have to get your opponent to guess the suspicious cards wrong. This guy's a part of it. However, that achievement is bugged at the moment where your opponent has to play it. You have to guess wrong. I had to Theotar this card into my opponent's hand just for the option to come up to get this achievement done. So, wow, it's pretty amazing that they actually found out about it. So yes, that's been fixed, and I imagine it won't affect like 99.9% of you anyways. And they also fixed a small visual bug with Decimator Olgra's intro animation. They did note here though they had paused the update due to an issue with the patch. I don't know if it's out personally yet, so maybe log in, see if you got that free deck. I don't know. It's probably been I'm sure they resolved that part by now, let's be real. But yeah, check it out. Maybe you got that there. So there's some quick updates, and again, there's gonna be a balance patch for sure next week, so we'll have lots to talk about in terms of updates and changes. But yeah, something for the weekend, and I will try and have my achievement guide up in the next day or two, and again, the giveaway will be going on Sunday. So lots more videos coming up. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.